有佛功德修上行，无边藏无觉慧上多
5 Contemplations dining hall for a vegetarian meal. Please everyone file out of the bowing benches as usual, but when you get to the door, file up in doubles. We're going to proceed 2 by 2. So please, when you get to the door, make a pair with the person next to you, and we'll go 2 by 2 to the Contemplations dining hall. 请各位注意一下，我们现在从万佛殿到不观斋堂去，请各位就平常从一个人一个人出来，到了门口这儿，请你们各位双行走。是释迦牟尼佛，爱南无本师释迦牟尼佛，爱南无释迦牟尼佛，爱南无本师释迦。
里边有贪嗔痴，因为有贪嗔痴，所以就犯了杀盗淫。你要贪嗔痴变成戒定慧，那就是没有杀盗淫了，也没有贪嗔痴了。贪，我们这个人呢，在这个世界上，贪名是染污自己的自性，贪利是染污自己的自性，贪地位是染污自己的自性，贪权力是染污我们自己的自性。嗔，因为你贪呢，要是得不到了，不满足你这个贪欲，你就会生出一种嗔恨，生出一种嗔恨，跟着就斗争就起来了。斗争一起来，就无明也就来了，无明一来了，那就是愚痴了。所以这是连带的关系。那因为这个必须要 所以我们今天要外育身心，内育心性啊，把我们这个自性都洗干净了，它没有贪嗔痴。你想要洗干净自性，要怎么样呢？要不争啊！你看看世界的征战，一争就有了战争了，一有了战争就有了杀伤了，一有了杀伤就有最大的损失。所以啊，我们要能不争了啊，这是第一个。再能不贪名，不贪利，不贪地位啊，不贪呢一切，能以不贪啊，这也就无所求了。能无所求，我们就没有自私了。没有自私，那更没有自利了。所以万佛城这个六大宗旨，再加上一个不达妄语，每一个人都要学习这个六大宗旨。能把这个六大宗旨明白于心，行之于身，那就是帮助国家，帮助社会，帮助政府。所以我们每一个人要自己认清自己的责任，认清自己的这种的任务多么重要。所以我们借着今天这个浴佛的机会，我们改过自新，重新做一个世界最优秀、最美满的一份子不要扰乱这个社会，扰乱呢国家扰乱人群。所以那么我们能这样子，那才不会做一个佛教的教徒。我们在这个地方要不用功夫，你尽管远了跑，说我想消受。各位希望对这一点特别注意。
Venerable Abbot says, all of you good knowing advisors, all of you left-home people, and all guests from every quarter of the world, today we have all gathered together here to enjoy vegetarian food, and I hope that each and every one of you will dig in and do your best. Eat more. Pay no attention to whether the flavor is balanced and delicious or not. That doesn't matter, but make sure you get your fill. That counts. When you've eaten your fill, then your body will be strong and your spirits will be high. So those of you who have not yet finished eating, please take your time. Eat very slowly. There's no hurry. Don't be nervous. There's plenty of time to finish. Why have we gathered here today? We have met here today in order to borrow the light of Shakyamuni Buddha. His light shines in all directions. We have come together today to bathe the Buddha, and this day is most auspicious. This is a very lucky day. So we've come to celebrate it together. How is today especially lucky? Today is especially lucky because the Buddha came to this world. Today we honor that occasion. We commemorate it today. The Buddha came to this world to end disasters on the large scale, and on the small scale to get rid of our afflictions. So we want to thank the Buddha and remember his kindness in coming here and doing this for us. How do we do it? We hold the bathing of the Buddha ceremony. Now, don't forget yourselves when you bathe the Buddha. Don't think that it's enough to simply wash the Buddha outside and forget yourself. When we bathe the Buddha outside, in fact, inside, we are also getting clean. We're washing our own bodies and our own minds at the same time we bathe the Buddha. Most important as we wash our body is to wash away the three evils of killing and stealing and lust, sexual misconduct. If we can do these three, if we can really get rid of these three poisons, these three defilements in our person, then we are truly helping the world and protecting our nation. We're keeping the laws of the country in the most fundamental place, and we are protecting the policies of the country, where it really counts. What counts, though, most of all, is to do it, to personally make it your job to cut off these three evils in the body, those of killing and stealing and lust. However, it's not enough to stop there. That's still superficial, because we want to look deeper and know that these three evils of the body, killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct, come from thoughts in the mind. These thoughts in the mind in particular are greed and hatred and stupidity. Because our minds are full of these three poisons, so our bodies run out and create killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct. Now, these three poisons inside our mind, greed, hatred, and stupidity, there's an antidote that the Buddha gave us. We want to learn the three non-outflow studies of precepts, morality, concentration, and wisdom. Once we have learned these three precepts, concentration, and wisdom, then greed, hatred, and stupidity no longer stand. They don't survive. They're transformed. What do I mean when I say greed? Greed is when we are greedy for a reputation. We like to be known as something. We are greedy for benefits. It's the same way. As soon as we're greedy for reputation, then our own nature is defiled. It becomes dirty. As soon as we're greedy for benefits, then our own nature is defiled. It becomes dirty. As soon as we are greedy for position, for status, then our own intrinsic nature is defiled. And as soon as we're greedy for power, then our own intrinsic nature is stained. What is anger? Anger is greed that's not satisfied. If we let that greed rise inside and just let it go, and yet it's not satisfied, what happens? Then we get angry, for sure, because the subject of our greed didn't come to us. So anger arises, and as soon as there's anger, there will soon be struggle. And once struggle arises, then there's ignorance. For sure it'll follow. We'll do something stupid. And there's stupidity. There's greed, anger, and stupidity. 1, 2, 3. They're related. They have this link between them. So we have to take this opportunity to wash clean our minds of greed, hatred, and stupidity, these three wrong thoughts. That way, when we wash outside, then there's no killing, no stealing, and no lust. And inside, there's no greed, hatred, and stupidity. This way, we are holding the rules very naturally, and without any further effort. This is all we have to do to become a truly good citizen, to become an ideal individual, an excellent person. That's the way to do it. If we can hold the precepts at all times, then we get samadhi. And once samadhi comes to us, then we have a kind of wisdom in everything we do. And when we have wisdom, then we're never again turned or defiled by the greed, the hatred, and the stupidity. This is really important, everybody, so please pay attention. Outside today, we have the chance to wash clean the body. Inside, we want to pay attention to washing clean the mind, washing clean our natures. How do we wash our nature clean? What does that mean, to wash clean the intrinsic nature, our own nature? There are 6 things that we have to do, and then the job is done. The first is to not fight. If we don't fight, and everybody doesn't fight, then wars will disappear just in that turning. Wars come from fighting. And as soon as there's wars, for sure, there'll be killing and slaughter. And this is the greatest harm that people can do, is to kill each other. But where does the fighting come? Fighting comes from greed. Greed for fame, greed for benefits, greed for position and reputation. All of these things, we don't need them. We need to get rid of them. That's no greed. So the second thing we have to do to wash our nature clean is to have no greed. Third, if we don't have any greed, then we won't have any seeking. We won't want to run outside for anything. And if we don't have any seeking, then we certainly won't be selfish. And once we're not selfish any longer, then we won't do things to get our own benefit. We won't run out for personal profits anymore. It won't be important. And then, very naturally, we won't need to tell lies. So those are the 6 ways we clean our intrinsic nature. No fighting, no greed, no seeking, no selfishness, no self-benefit, and honesty. No telling lies. If all of us can learn these 6 rules, understand them in our minds, and practice them in our persons, just this is protecting the nation in the very most fundamental way, right at the roots. We are protecting society, and we're protecting the world. I want everybody today to recognize your own responsibility in doing this work. This is our job. It's that important. This is what we should do. Today, let's all take this opportunity to change, to renew ourselves from within, to be brand new people, to be excellent people, to become models for the whole world. This way, nothing we do will disturb society. Nothing we do will disturb the nation. Everything we do will bring benefit to the world. And what's more, this is the very best way to be a very excellent Buddhist disciple. It's not the case that we have to run outside and learn some other external dharma, some mysterious or some miraculous method, in order to be a true Buddhist disciple. If we can do this job of washing clean the nature and the mind, then we've done it right. Anything else, trying to get an extra dharma on top of doing this work, that's called forgetting the branches, forgetting the roots, and going back to the branches. So everybody, please pay attention to this. It's very important.